Thinking behind internet.
Here you are. My thanks. Here you are. Fare you well.
If you are watching this part of the video, my apologies on the interruption of the stupid internet. This is the continuation of part 21 of Final Fantasy XVI. I just filled up on my inventory. So now we're about to head out to find the League of Bandits.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together. That's better.
Man, I'm afraid of even stepping over there.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Torgal.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
Jerks.
I better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but... that's not why you're here, is it?
No.
Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
No, I'm not. Just listen.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a sharing.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Well, so much for Lubor.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
And now we're off. You'd think they would have learned their lesson by now to stay out of my way. Look like I'll have to go into town and get to that. Oh goody, an upgraded version of this. Oh. Ah. Ah, look like you can't even go around there either.
That'll do, girl.
Okay, first off, I did not mean to come over here, but fine. I thought it would be a shortcut, but looks like it's going to be a shorter way to oblivion.
Soul, eh? Only those who have nothing so empty your pockets. Let's have some fun. Too slow. Let's try.
Yeah, you're gonna back me into a daggone corner. Now you're gonna tick me off.
finished.
Piece of garbage.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Freaking jerk. Well, that was all the more fun. Look like we have to enter some type of village. So perhaps... Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, goody. Another thing that I don't like. Freaking bugs. My gosh. And I'm out of potions, too. That ain't good. That ain't freaking good. Ah, you freaking bugs. Man, God, freaking leave. Hold still. Me and my...
Peace at last.
Yeah, peace away from the freaking bugs. My gosh. All I ever wanted to do was to find an entrance towards the city. But apparently... Oh, never mind. Well, this is turning out to be some garbage. Some garbage. Yeah, but that's the gate that leads to. Oh my gosh.
Come on. No need to ride from here.
Kinda wish you would break that wall, but oh well.
Ready, go?
Yeah, we already been in there. That'll do, girl. We already been in here. But, man, I forgot where, I forgot where I was supposed to be going.
Run like the wind. Thanks, girl.
Oh, you little butt. Captain J. Walker, what's up? Am I getting the Switch too? Nope, I ain't interested. My nephew's interested, but, well, I don't know if my nephew's interested, actually. But otherwise, nah, I'm not interested. How is it? You little butt. Okay. I don't have it, but I'll be buying 2 for both my girls come Christmas. Well, better get it sooner or later, because there won't be a restock after the ones that we just got. Because ever since them tariffs are gonna hit, there's gonna be certain things that's not gonna be coming to America. The Switch 2s is one of them. If anything, I'd get it at Costco. Ah, you little... Daggone lizard. Oh, that's not leading me to nowhere.
Good girl.
Faster.
Be safe.
I'm coming back to Destiny for the Edge of Fate. Looks interesting. Very interesting indeed. I already placed my pre-order for the Ultimate Edition. That's also going to be the start of the Fate Saga for Destiny. Hold that thought, though. Yeah, so as I was saying, the Edge of Fate is also going to be the start of the Fate Saga. Now that the Light and Darkness Saga is gone. And, well, probably ain't going to be coming back anytime soon. Unless if you know somebody whom you can guide to, no. So I cannot go that way then. Ah, but there's a shortcut this way though. Hopefully.
All right. Slow.
Great. Stinking lizard. Oh, you mother... Okay. freaking things. Hate it when they scare me like that. I'm going from one place to a freak another. Great. Haven't I been here before? Open. Yeah, I don't feel like it, fatso. So you can sit your fat behind down. So I am on the right trail. I just had to go around. Did you watch The Last of Us Season 2 show? I've seen... I'm trying to think as what the last episode... Which episode did I stop at? I believe the last episode I stopped at watching on Season 2 was when Joel was killed. Man, almost everybody wouldn't want to watch the season no more after that. At least that's my assumption. Because the stuff that's happening in season 2 is based off of a video game for The Last of Us. So for those of us who have played The Last of Us Part 2, already knows what's about to go down. For those of us that hasn't played the game, well, they're in for quite a ride. That's all I'll say. Have you not played the video game? I played The Last of Us Part 1, but I haven't played The Last of Us Part 2. And it was a long time ago, but somebody spoiled the heck out of me in Division. That was in Division 2 or Division 1, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I remembered correctly, I was streaming Division, and I was excited to play Part 2 until somebody spoiled what happened in the game. So the rest of it was my fault, but I got curious and watched the whole gameplay to the end. So I guess on my end, just because somebody spoiled me as to what happened doesn't mean I would need to see the rest of it. So now I'm kind of not interested in playing Part 2. I know that's right. That's a good thing for you to do.
You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, say it's their leader.
For real?
Fuck. Nice try. Thanks, boy.
Oh! Thank God. Golly. Borderlands 4. I haven't even played the I haven't even played Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. I might be.
Stayed in the past.
I might be. I just need a
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back.
Have you played the latest Assassin's Creed? I have not. No, I plan on getting back to Assassin's Creed eventually. The characters remind me of it. Yeah, so I need to get back to it. The last Assassin's Creed I played was Odyssey. I technically already beaten the game, just I haven't played or beaten the DLCs. So I may gonna have to start over from scratch when it comes to Assassin's Creed, let alone Resident Evil, because
you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rosfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Probably not for long. Cool, you watch wrestling too? I'm recently gotten back into it a few months ago after about a 20-year break. Favorites like Jey Uso, Yeet, and Rhodes and the Tribal Chief. Man, allow me to put you on game. R-Truth, as well as probably 2 to 3 other wrestlers, will be leaving WWE soon. And ever since R-Truth left, Triple H is already under fire because of the call he made to release him. And this upsets the fans in WWE. I even made a video of that on YouTube under a short video on how I felt about R-Truth leaving. And knowing the WWE fans, they're going to be at an uproar right about now. And when I caught the highlight of Raw on Instagram, they were cheering bring back truth and stuff. And then CM Punk responded to them by saying, how dare you chant about a person who's not here. And that kind of upsets the fans a little bit, but at the same token, that wasn't very nice, especially to people who actually loves R-Truth. Excuse me. Especially when he brings a certain flavor to WWE. As for the Tribal Chief in question, he might be entering into retirement soon due to health reasons. Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, I know he was back ever since WrestleMania. And now him, Jey Uso versus John Cena, and the Maverick, Paul Logan. No, not Paul Logan. Logan Paul, I'm sorry. They're heading towards, I believe, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, I think. Or another pay-per-view in particular for their tag team match. I was just drinking water just now. But my the rest of my suspicions goes like this. Triple H's reputation, or pretty much shall I say, the wrestlers' respect towards Triple H is already dwindling, and the wrestlers in particular that's rumored to be leaving soon, and also have removed every mention of WWE off their Twitter pages, would be The Miz and Gunther, or Gunther for that matter. Gunther is good. Those are 2 major wrestlers that is bound to be leaving, and I also heard that what's her name's leaving too. It was a female wrestler that's supposed to be leaving, but I forgot her name. Daggone it. But yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened in WWE that's kind of questionable in Triple H's part for all this. And also, what's today? Thursday? SmackDown should be coming on today, so we'll pretty much see how that's going to go down. We'll pretty much see how that's going to go down, definitely. I don't know if the WWE fans are going to continue to chant, bring back R-Truth, but if they do, then Triple H will most likely gonna try his best to not only rehire R-Truth, but if I were H, I would pretty much give him a lot of money, or at least give him a high value contract or something like that. Because otherwise, if R-Truth were to come back, then at least the rest of the locker room throughout WWE would maintain their presence there on Raw for the most part. I also heard that AJ Styles is gonna attend to the early taping of either between Raw or SmackDown from here on, which means that AJ is pretty much approaching his limit on his contract being expired. So in other words, Triple H is pretty much about to lose high-profile wrestlers, especially when John Cena is about to retire this year. So if John Cena retires, then the rest of wrestling is pretty much going to retire with him, for that matter, because it's the end of an era, for real. And I don't even know who else is going to be retiring soon. I'm happy Raw got Stephanie. Yeah, I heard about her. Stephanie. I forgot her. No, I can't pronounce her last name. Vasquez. Stephanie Vasquez. She's great, but I like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Io Sky. My personal opinion, Rhea Ripley is the most attractive diva in the WWE since Charlotte, and that's saying it much, cause Rhea Ripley is so freaking doggone attractive, and she has such a heart. She has a big heart for her fans, and that's saying a lot, definitely coming from me. And I also heard within Raw that WWE forced the wrestlers to take off R-Truth's merchandise. So that's kind of unfair when it comes to WWE or whoever is in charge of WWE, either 2K or TKO, whoever the heck they are, because I don't know who they are now. Not anymore. Especially after Triple H made that call to release R-Truth, and probably sooner or later The Miz, Gunther, AJ, and who else who knows what other wrestlers is going to be walking out. All I know is it's going to be a plain disappointment if whatchamacallit decides to leave, which is Randy Orton.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot let this chance pass us by. Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected.
Hold on for a
Many
minute,
of the
Captain.
capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy? To make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more. And for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdress Thread, past Leitney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Usually when the narrative starts playing in a game, I wouldn't want to interrupt or say anything until it's kind of over with. But I read your comment, and my personal opinion, I don't think Cena is not going to turn. Well, it would be somewhat great if Cena were to turn back babyface before he retires. And Cena won't be quitting; he's just going to be retiring, because this year is his well, this year he'll be retiring. I'll just say that. So he ain't quitting. He's just retiring. And for Cena to turn babyface, if he were to do that, then I would say for him to do that at WrestleMania, because in any other pay-per-view, I mean, perhaps, but for now, I don't think he won't be baby facing anytime soon, unless he decides to change his mind and not go as the bad guy, but as the good guy instead. So it's somewhat too early to tell right now.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. You've raised the price. Again.
I haven't sold anything in days.
Me neither. Little call for plate means nothing to me.
Where's the merchant?
I swear to you, it was right there on the captain's desk. Drake's tail. Gone. Gods. What does this mean for the war with the Empire?
I showed you my past. What more do you want from me?
Let us through, damn you!
Might be in the works. Well, I don't know, because R-Truth looked like he was getting through to Cena a bit in his head, so maybe Cena might turn a good guy again. Maybe in the works. They can just make it to where the demonic spell wears off and Cena's free from spell. Free from... Make it to where the Rock's demonic spell wears off. And Cena's free from the spell. Well, he's not so much as in a spell, but I would want to say influenced.
Please, a piece of fruit. Well met.
But I think I also get what you're saying, though. And that would be perfect, too, if that were to happen.
Fine choice. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. Many thanks. What's happened?
If anything, Captain, all of that might happen at WrestleMania. Either between that or it might be in the works in other pay-per-views. But it's, like I said, too early to tell. So the best thing we have to do at this point is to sit back and watch.
That's better.
No, because last WrestleMania was Cena's last. Next WrestleMania in April and Cena this December. Very true. You might be right about that. Oh boy, this is gonna be some garbage to the max. A lot of memories Cena is gonna be leaving behind.
Let's get this over with.
I would almost dare you to do that again. Seems everybody wants their fresh cup of bodily harm right now. Thoughts on AI taking over the world and replacing jobs? Scary. Very scary, cause if AI were to implement, hold up. Hold that thought, Captain. Alright, so as I was saying, thoughts on AI taking over the world and replacing jobs. See, that could be the biggest possibility of all time, because AI, which stands for artificial intelligence, would take over jobs and pretty much going to take over your life. That's what that is. I don't know how else to say it better than that. But my thoughts on AI intelligence is that we live in a scary world where technology is beginning to rise, let alone the rise of the Antichrist at some point, but not yet. And if it does happen, then you guys are gonna have to end up making a decision that would not only affect you for the rest of your life, but for the rest of eternity as well. But that's a conversation for another day, because I'm pretty sure you probably don't want to hear it. But if you do want to hear it, then by all means let me know. But going back to your question, I think that AI would officially ruin jobs. At least that's my opinion, because artificial intelligence and mechanics, robots, whatever the heck it is, no matter how hard they try, they just cannot replace human beings who can do the job better than robots. At least that's my opinion. So, with that, what I think about AI, I think AI is going to be a mistake at some point, and not only are they going to realize that, but they're actually going to regret the day that they never should have, implement AI.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Nonsense, a robot can work 24/7 with breaks and no healthcare and no retirement. My job is a top company warehouse distribution, and they're remodeling our warehouse with bots. Wow. Wow. First off, I did not know about that. And second of all, that is entirely their decision, if they want to replace, humans with bots. But like I said, putting robots on jobs, um, that's gonna be losing jobs for us humans who would be working at warehouses, hospitals.
Nice place once, and it will be again.
You know. Down boy. Really? Really? Oh, you're gonna bite me in the butt in midair. You little butts. Oh, goody. Dang, that was a good finish. No 401k plan needed for bots. No healthcare needed for bots. No overtime pay needed for bots. It's a plus for the company, but a down for the jobs. My point exactly, though. I mean, they're robots. They don't need healthcare. It's like you mentioned. No 401k, no plan needed, no health care, no overtime, although the taxes are taken out of overtime and stuff. So I guess we get to earn a little bit more moolah, right? Especially since Trump signed that big beautiful bill, he calls it. Um Robots may help on at least one area, but as for the rest of the areas in particular, especially in a warehouse, mm, not all, but maybe some, maybe like Amazon, for example, and I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that robots, mm, dag, Dang. I mean, if anything, dang. You know what? I don't have that much else to say after. Not not much to say after. Overtime is still taxed. It's not mentioned in the bill. So then, what the heck is this that I'm hearing about the taxes being taken out for tips for overnight work? What's that I'm hearing about?
Come on, Toggle. Let's head back.
Because that's what I heard, and it might be beneficial for everyone who would prefer the night shift.
Theodore. Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Keep in mind, not all robots need to be humanoid, shaped like humans. They just need to do the tasks they're created for as efficiently as possible. I mean, duly noted, but at some point in time, robots is going to be is not only going to be they're not only going to take over the jobs, but that's going to leave us humans jobless. Because that way, I guess you could say that managers don't have to correct the robots that's working for them.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
From one job after another. I may gonna have to end it here, though.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... no buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna end it here. I'll pick this up possibly tomorrow after the ballerina movie. Alright, guys, that is gonna be it for Final Fantasy VII. I mean, no, Final Fantasy 16. I don't know how the heck I got 7, but yeah, that'll be it for Final Fantasy 16, at least for now. About to turn the camera on so I can see you guys out. Economic collapse. Economic collapse may soon happen, a lot sooner than you think, if they're gonna keep spending like this, because we're already in debt as it is. See you next time, buddy. Yeah, Captain, it was good talking to you. I hope we have conversations like this tomorrow, because I'll be streaming hopefully more of this tomorrow. Speaking of which, first off, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully, if the weather permits me, tomorrow, I'm gonna go out after work to see Ballerina, which is like I want to say a John Wick backstory, type of, movie. It talks about Eve McCall on how she was raised as an assassin, and my suspicion is that the story takes place during John Wick Chapter 3, so we'll see how the movie is, and as usual, there will be a review video on YouTube and on TikTok. So please keep a sharp eye out tomorrow. If there's any changes, I will let you guys know. But beyond that, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next stream. Big shout out to Captain Jay Walker for coming. Glad to see you, buddy. When I can catch your streams, signing off, Mr. Jones. Yeah, and to you, Mr. Walker, thank you for coming by. And as for the rest of you guys, until the next stream or video, this is Jaden X1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And I will see you on the battlefield next time. Have a blessed day, everybody, and have a good night. See ya. I do hope I get to see you again, Mr. Walker, because that was a pretty interesting conversation.